Wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning, it's the
Good morning. What's up, y'all? What's up? Listen, so I did something different today. I got up, and normally I would sit around and think and breathe, but today I got up and I ran 2 miles while I did my manifesting, my meditation and such, and it felt good. However, I'm very tired as I'm sitting here talking to you, but I think it's a good jump start to something different. So I'll be listening to like podcasts in the morning. Used to be music, but now it's like positive, motivational podcasts from different people that I may follow, like The Rock or Denzel Washington, and guys that have already succeeded very well in their careers, and you catch them in the right podcast, you can feel them genuinely revisiting their past and how they got where they are. Well, The Rock says he wakes up like 3:45, doing cardio by 4:45, and in the gym lifting by 5:45, and in his pickup truck by 7:15 on the way to set. So it got me thinking about to go back to our last podcast. What I said was life comes in seasons, and I think it's interesting that the moment you start to adjust where you want to be in life, and we stop concerning ourselves with how we want to get there, but more so where we want to be, life will do the shifting for us. It'll start to make us do the things that's going to help us build new habits. I already started working on, because as a musician, late nights and early mornings don't really go together. So having to be selective now about the value of the gigs I take, or pretty much the value of the gigs I take, and what keeps me up at night is what I've had to start putting in perspective, because to build a new life means you got to sacrifice. And if life comes in seasons, then that means what is owed to you, what doesn't no longer benefit you or help you, sometimes you have to move on from it. And it's a painful thing. It's not an easy thing. And it's also something that can mess with your mind for a little bit if you're not well prepared. And in most cases, we're not going to be prepared, but we will be just a little piece of ready, if that makes any sense. So say there's something you want out of life, and in most cases it'll get presented to you at the time that you're not even expecting it to happen. For instance, an artist says, oh, I want to be a big star, this, and then when they get in a room full of people and it's time to sing, you either finna sing your heart out, or you finna be like, oh, I ain't ready today, I ain't come dressed up. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta always be working towards it. Saying all that to say, life comes in seasons, right? So it's okay if there's a lot of things that you want to accomplish in life, right? I've been having this conversation a lot lately with some close friends, with family, and the question that I really want a genuine answer to, and I don't know if you may have it, is can you be great at multiple things at the same time? See, for some people have, deep down, they know their purpose. They know what they wake up, they want to do. And some people, like myself, are sponges, where I'm attracted to everything that I see working, that I see somebody else succeeding at. I want to know how you do it too. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it comes a time where it could be a bit distracting for a main goal, but I also think that's when you start to adjust the life works and seasons thing. See, where most people, they have the one thing that they want to do, and they have that's what they do. But a person who does many things has to start building schedules, have to start literally coming up with some type of map and a way that they can go about approaching everything. So When I say life comes in seasons, I mean that can mean multiple things. That could be multiple things. That's interesting, actually. It really could be multiple. It could be whatever lane it is for you. Sometimes life and seasons can mean career changes, like as the decade comes, as every 5 years come. Sometimes it could mean the relationships that you have. And it's not necessarily booting people, but sometimes it's advancement or decreasing the amount of people around you, the quality of people around you. And sometimes it means just simply evolving and disappearing for a while and working on yourself without having to explain to people what life comes in seasons mean. You gotta know what it means for you. And weirdly, as I'm moving here, I'm starting to discover a lot about myself. The more I get a chance to sit, breathe, talk, and work on the transformation within myself, mentally and physically, I'm starting to learn about the things that have once distracted me, or the things that I have once let make an excuse. And even those come in seasons. Excuses. If you're an excuse person now, let's get rid of them. If you're procrastinating now, let's get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if this podcast makes sense. I'm just kind of rambling my thoughts. Again, I just ran. So, forgive me if it don't make sense, and I hope that it makes sense for you. Life comes in seasons, all right? So, I heard something yesterday that if where you are right now is not where you want to be, then you have to accept the responsibility and know that it's your fault. It's because that's where you truly want to be based on the actions and the way you're thinking. But if every day you're working towards a common goal, maybe there's this new house that you want. It costs this much. The answer becomes, how do I get it? Maybe you want this car. How do I get it? Maybe you want this amount of money. How do I get it? That's changing your life in seasons. Because maybe you didn't think like that. Maybe it was just like, oh, I couldn't afford it. Maybe it was, ain't that cost too much? Nah, just how can I do it? Who do I need to know? What do I need to know? How do I go about getting it? Life comes in seasons, man. So today, I encourage you to flip the season on your life. Like if it's if that thing you've been thinking about for the longest, put it in action and watch it come to life. Listen, I just did my cardio. I got leg day today, and I got my own season to work on for right now. Had some amazing conversations with some good friends. I would name drop them, but I'll just wait until the day I can get them on the podcast to talk about some of the things that I'm talking about. And if you liking this, please like, subscribe, follow. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and this will get better. I guess I'm not doing a podcast. I'm just playing. Yeah, this will get better. So thank you so much for being here. Jeez, I didn't even do my breathing. Oh man, that's what happens when you that's what happens when you start switching up your flow. You forget what you've been doing. Anyway, man, well, Luke, let's end it with it. I don't care. I'm with it. Listen, here we go. Listen, I gotta say this, regardless of where you are, if you're home, I mean, by now you done made it through the podcast. You're probably at work now. All right, man, let me stop talking about myself. I'm gonna put this up. I'm not gonna not upload it. This is a whole bunch of showing myself what happens when you start to change the habits that you do. I think we've done 18 episodes where I did it somewhat the same way. This was the first day I decided to run and tire myself out or whatever. I'm not gonna make no excuse. Anyway, we're gonna do some deep breathing and then I'm gonna let you all go. Thank you so much for tuning in. You will calm yourself for a second, get you a good little spot that you could focus on. And we're gonna breathe in. Here we go. In and out. We're gonna breathe in and out. We're gonna breathe in and out. Once again, we're gonna breathe in and out.
I
go be
feeling
great.
good right now.
See y'all soon.
I know it. Where my joy come from? It's the morning.